Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Daily Diary series. As usual, before I discuss what I have achieved since yesterday's Daily Diary video, I want to read you a chapter from the Bible. Today it will be the book of Job, chapter 4. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, If we essay to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Thy words have upholden him that was falling, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. But now it is come upon thee, and thou faintest, it toucheth thee, and thou art troubled. Is not this thy fear, thy confidence, the uprightness of thy ways and thy hope? Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plough iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of God they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. The roaring of the lion, and the young voice of the fierce lion, and the teeth of the young lions are broken. The old lion perisheth for lack of prey, and the stout lion's whelps are scattered abroad. Now a thing was secretly brought to me, and mine ear received a little thereof, in thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men. Fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to shake. Then a spirit passed before my face, the hair of my flesh stood up. It stood still, but I could not discern the form thereof. An image was before mine eyes. There was silence, and I heard a voice saying, Shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his Maker? Behold, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels he charged with folly. How much less in them that dwell in houses of clay, whose foundations is in the dust, which are crushed before the moth? They are destroyed from morning to evening, they perish forever without any regarding it. Doth not their excellency, which is in them, go away? They die, even without wisdom. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. A very interesting chapter here. I just want to go ahead and do a quick bit of research, because this chapter is what's very interesting. The most interesting verse from this chapter for me is here. The Spirit. This is Eliphaz the Temanite who's speaking here in this chapter. And he says here, the Spirit that he sees. So we read from Job 4:15 on. Then a spirit passed before my face, the hair of my flesh stood up. It stood still, but I could not discern the form thereof. An image was before mine eyes. There was silence, and I heard a voice saying, Shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his Maker? Yeah, I definitely don't think that this spirit here means well. Um, uh, it's a very powerful chapter. So this first speech from Eliphaz, it basically in the book of Job, Job's friends start counseling Job, and he speaks with them, so they have a conversation, and this happens probably over the course of many different chapters. So next chapter also is Eliphaz speaking again, and at the end of the speeches, God will answer Job and his friends to settle the matter, basically. So one of the things that is very fascinating to me is that regarding of the sinful nature of man. Where it reads, "Shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his Maker?" And it says, "Behold, he put no trust in servants, and his angels he charged with folly." So that idea that God knows the nature of even angels, before they overcome and ascend, and reach heaven was sin, original sin. And what's so funny is that, you know, Job, and Eliphaz and Job don't know how much this hits home, as they say. And I thought that was a very beautiful way of expressing that, because of the fact that Satan is a fallen angel, and Satan is the one responsible for Job's troubles. But Job doesn't know that, right? One of the Eliphaz says, "Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same." So Eliphaz saying maybe this could be because of something wrong that Job has done, but it's actually not. In fact, the Lord views Job as perfect and upright. He fears God and eschews evil. This is actually Satan's work, and in some way, I believe it would be God testing Job, right? So, just really beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Um, don't have any more anything else to offer for analysis for this video, and so with that, I'll go ahead and end the daily diary video there for today, and transition over to what I have achieved since yesterday's daily diary video. So, since yesterday's daily dive video, I worked my software developer job, I worked at my core, I uploaded and scheduled my daily dive video for 5/9/23, and I created, uploaded, and scheduled this daily dive video for 5/10/23. And with the remaining time in this video, I want to discuss one of the upcoming interesting things in the video game world that I thought was cool. So one of my favorite video game ever. So my Mount Rushmore of video games is World of Warcraft Classic, followed by Witcher 3, then God of War, and then Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And World of Warcraft Classic actually there's rumors going about that they may create a hardcore version of World of Warcraft Classic where it's like if your character dies, you have to delete your character or something like that. There's a lot of people like playing hardcore World of Warcraft circa this time period, and I mean, if I'm watching this like 50 years from now, there was a lot of like hardcore like WoW content and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff, which is really cool. And I'm considering, like, if they do release hardcore servers, playing Brock Shield on a hardcore server and seeing like how far I can make it. I definitely believe in myself that I can reach level 60. I'm actually very reticent to think about raiding though, because the one thing, what's really interesting, very interesting to me, and this is a lesson I'll adhere if I do play hardcore, is more dangerous than the world even are people. And I will not be grouping with anybody if I play hardcore WoW on Brock Shield, because Brock Shield is like my main, right? So I'll probably get to 60, like go to Stockades, go to SM, like do some AoE stuff, but I will not be raiding Molten Core. I will not be raiding BWL, not on Brock Shield at least. If I want to raid on hardcore servers, which would be really exciting, I will level a different character for that. And I'm not sure how intense I'll get into it or if I'll even play. But hardcore World of Warcraft sounds like a really cool idea. And I know that for me, World of Warcraft Classic is the best game I've ever played. Hands down, the best game I've ever played. And I'm really excited at the thought of Blizzard releasing that content for the players. So that's all I've got for this video. And with that, I'll go ahead and end the video there. I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.